Hi everybody and welcome to today's workout. Today we're going to start you guys off with two movements. We're going to be doing dumbbell row and hollow rocks. How is it going to work? We're going to go from a down ladder from 10 all the way down to 1. So you're going to do 10 dumbbell row on each arm, 10 hollow rocks. And then 9 dumbbell row on each arm, and then 9 hollow rocks all the way down to 1. After you finish with this portion, we're going to go straight into a 6 minutes AMRAP, as many reps as possible of other two movements, which is going to be sit-ups and fast feet. So we're going to start with 10 sit-ups, 20 fast feet, and then 20 sit-ups, 40 fast feet. So your fast feet is going to be always double of your sit-ups. The pattern goes up to 10, so we're going to start with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way up to until 6 minutes. So as far as you can get for 6 minutes. After you're done with your AMRAP, we're going to finish it up again with the down ladder, starting from 10 all the way down to 1, with two other different movements, which is going to be single arm bench press and line hand to feet. So you're going to do 10 bench press on each arm, 10 line hand to feet, and then 9, 9, and so forth. Okay? Before we get you guys started with this workout, we're going to do a warm-up. The warm-up is going to go like this. We're going to do a hip flow, which in 3 reps in each position. And then after we finish the hip flow, we're going to enter into 3 rounds of 5 single leg hip raise. We're going to be doing 5 on each side, on each leg. Then we're going to do 10 squats, 10 jump squats, 10 lunges, 10 jumping lunges, and we're going to do 3 rounds of that. Okay? So let's go over your hip flow. For this one, you're going to be seated on the floor, and you're going to bend one leg about 90 degrees, and you're going to put the other leg so your knee is going to be right behind your heel. So from here, for the first round, we're going to start with your hands behind you, and we're going to do a set of 3 on each side, so it's going to be a total of 6. So we're going to start from here, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do 3 on each side, total of 6. Then we're going to do another 3 with hands off the floor. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then again 1, 2, 3. The next one, we're going to do a set of 3 again on each side, so total of 6. But this time we're going to bring the leg, we're going to rotate, and then we're going to stand on our knee. Okay, and then you're going to pop that hip forward. So as you see here, I'm going to shift my leg. Then from here, I'm going to stand on my knee, pop my hip forward. So that's, we're going to do 3 on each side. And then the last one is going to do pretty similar. So we're going to shift the leg, we're going to stand on the knee, and then my back leg is going to come forward into a lunge. And then I come back and sit down, and then I switch sides. So I stand on my knee, my back leg comes forward to a lunge, and then back again. So back and forth, so we're going to do 3 reps on each position. Okay, so that's your hip flow. After you finish with this one, we're going to do 5 single leg hip thrusts. For the hip thrust, you can hold the dumbbell if you want on your hip, or you can do it without anything. But if you're using a dumbbell, you're going to place it right on your hip. And then from here, you're going to keep one leg up. Make sure your knees are parallel with each other so we don't keep our leg really high. So toe pointing away from you. So and then from there, we're going to do 5. So you're going to raise your hip, squeeze your glutes as hard as you can, and then lower it down. So you're lowering your hip down to the floor, but your leg stays the same. So your leg does not go down to the floor. So you raise your hip, and then you bring it down. If this is too much, you can do without the dumbbell. So you're gonna raise your hip, back down. So you're gonna do 5 on one side, and then 5 on the other side. So after you finish with that, we're gonna do 10 regular squats. So your stance is right under the shoulder, toe point is slightly out. Then we're gonna go for a set of 10, followed by 10 jump squats. So from here, what we're looking for, that feet come off the floor as you stand up. So you get to the bottom of the squat, jump, have that full extension, then again, land back and forth for 10. Then we're doing 10 lunges, alternating legs. So we're gonna step forward, knee down to the floor, torso nice and straight, come back up. So we're going for 10. Then we're doing 10 jumping lunges. And what we're looking for this one is as you come up, you have that full extension of the hips and knees. So you lunge, jump, see like I have that full extension as I come up before I land on my knee again. So I'm going for a set of 10. So alternate 3 rounds between those 5 single leg hip raise, 10 squats, 10 jump squats, 10 lunges, 10 jumping lunges. Then we're gonna go for the dumbbell row and hollow rocks. For this one, we're gonna do start at 10 all the way down to 1. For your dumbbell row, you're gonna grab your dumbbell with one hand, then you're gonna get at the bottom of your good morning. So you slightly bend the knee, pushing them out, hinge the hips back, shoulder is back and down. Then from here, your dumbbell is parallel with your knee, and then you're gonna bring your dumbbell right to touch your rib cage, and then you come back down again. So you're gonna do a set of 10 in one arm, 10 on the other side. And make sure here we don't drop the shoulder. Keep that shoulder engaged by bringing it back and down, squeezing your armpits together, okay? So that's for your row. So you're gonna do 10 on each side. And then for your hollow rocks, we're gonna be laying on the floor with the back on the floor, feet straight, and then arms overhead. From there, I want you to squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes together. And from here, I want you to think about keeping your leg about 45 degrees off the floor, and then you're gonna rock from your lower back to your upper back. And make sure we don't break the hips, so we're bringing the leg too high. Keep that leg at 45 degrees and then rock back and forth. So this is really allow you to engage your core. If you're having a hard time with hollow rocks, you're just gonna hold in this position for 10, count to 10. So if hollow rocks is not your friend, okay? So dumbbell rows, hollow rocks. The next one is gonna be, for the 6 minutes, we're gonna be doing sit-ups and fast feet. So for the sit-ups, your feet is together in a diamond shape, hands overhead, then you're gonna touch the toe. Make sure you bring your shoulders down every time. Both shoulders touch the floor. That's for your sit-ups. For your fast feet, it's always gonna be double the reps of your sit-ups. So we're gonna start with 20 fast feet. Every time you tap the dumbbell, count as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so forth, okay? So that's your 2 movements for your workout. Then on the last portion, again from the ladder from 10 all the way down to 1, from bench press and hand line to feet. For the bench press, you're gonna be laying on the floor with your leg straight, opposite leg. So that means if you're holding the dumbbell with the right arm, your left leg is gonna be planted on the floor. From here, your other arm is gonna be placed about 45 degrees, and you're just gonna lay here. I want you to think about bringing your back off the floor and really focus on pressing your lats against the floor. From there, nice and slow, you're going to press the dumbbell, and then nice and slow, you're gonna bring it down. Make sure you're not slamming your elbow down to the floor. So you're gonna go for a set of 10, and then switch arms. Don't forget to switch your legs too. And then from there, we're gonna go for another set of 10. Pressing the lats against the floor. Your butt is on the floor, and then your back, you should be able to put your arm between, so you want to have a gap here. So that's for your bench press. And then laying hands to feet. Just gonna raise your leg about 90-degree, toe pointing towards the ceiling, hands overhead. Then you're gonna try to touch your toe by bringing both shoulders off the floor. So you're going for a set of 10. So 10 bench press on one side, switch arms, 10 bench press, 10 hands line to feet, and then 9, 8, and so forth until you get down to 1, okay? So that's your workout today, you guys. Have fun with it. There's a lot of different options for you guys to work with, which is fun, make the time goes faster. So enjoy, get a sweat on, and get on with your day. I'll see you here tomorrow.